Question 147. How long would you last in a zombie apocalypse?
Did we have this already?
No, we had what would you do?
Oh, how would I last? I don't know.
Probably not long. I
long
think
time.
that depends on the type of zombies.
Go with your traditional slow-moving
one.
Yeah.
Probably ages.
Now-
Slow moving.
I need details. So, do you have weapons?
You have whatever weapons you've got.
Or are you just like solo? Oh, if I have weapons, I'm a pretty good shot. I'll probably live a long time.
Yeah, so
Pop
it's
in
like
the head.
Yeah, but do you have something to shoot?
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Though. That was my question. If I have weapons?
Well,
then
do
I can-
you?
I need a weapon I can.
Do you
pick,
have any in
then.
your house?
Oh, in my
I do.
house currently? No, I do not.
I got sword.
So maybe not so long then.
I sold my guns before I left Ohio, so no, I don't have any.
See, I think I'd last at least past the first wave because I'm essentially a recluse at the moment. And
Everyone's a recluse at the moment.
yeah, but I was before it was cool. And yeah, I'm essentially quite reclusive by nature, and I have a sword, so I think I'd be fine at least for the first wave.
So pretty much everyone is confident that they're gonna last at least a week.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, because yeah.
If they're slow moving,
yeah.
if they're the fast moving zombies, I'm fucked.
I don't even need to leave home for like 2 weeks with food supply.
Godless Scummer says, depends how much time I need to spend down the Winchester having a nice cold pint.
That will always help.
Touche.
I think Shaun of the Dead.
Weeks.
I think Shaun of the Dead is my favourite zombie film.
It is
Yeah,
the
good.
best one.
Aren't they fast moving ones in that though?
I can't remember.
No, they're
Yeah,
faster, but they're not that fast. They've managed to walk
They're
through
not
them.
lurchers though.
No,
They're sort of
they're not walking
human
dead
thing.
slow, but they're not running.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
it would.
I
I
mean,
mean-
if you got the Walking Dead style, I reckon you could survive for ages. I mean, yeah, I'll just sidestep this zombie and I'll sidestep that zombie.
Yeah, you got the World Z, then we're fucked.
Yeah, I'll just screw that. Do all zombies turn you into zombies?
Not
Depends.
necessarily. If they are the magical voodoo ones, maybe not.
Yeah, but they're not real.
You're not
Well, they're
real.
more likely to be real than the other ones because there's that drink thing you can have that makes you,
Oh,
it makes people think that they're dead and then they get buried and they dig themselves up. So
Which is the more probable zombie? The slow moving one or the fast moving one? How fucked are we?
The
probably
fast-moving ones may be less social, though.
See, the fast-moving one. Oh, no. Anything
Zombies are
that's
social. Well, I guess so. They attack together.
Okay, I do have several contingencies in place for dealing with zombies, so I could probably last. Let's go with before I am forced to interact with them, probably 3 weeks, and after that, the odds of survival go down, but are probably better than average.
And what if you've got Eye of the Tiger on repeat for those 3 weeks?
I have the tiger on repeat for those 3 weeks, but it would probably go down because of the noise would attract them.
That's what would kill me. I talk too much. They'd hear me. I'd be talking to myself or my cat or something. They'd find me.
They find you.
I'm generally quite quiet a lot of the time, but unless I drop something, in which case it's just kind of, the zombie horde is wandering through the woods, and there's no sound, nothing happens. Then they just hear, "Oh fucking nipple, that's gone down the drain now." And suddenly they're like, "Oh, there he is."
I think if there was a zombie apocalypse that would be attracted by sound, I would have to throw my dad out first.
Buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Last
What's
question.
about buzzing?
So it all depends on the zombies.
It does. Well, I think it always depends on the zombies, but
Yeah, I guess.
at the end of the day, none of them seem to be able to get through a barricaded door.
Right?
So it's more about how often you go out and try and confront them. I mean, the last time we touched on zombies, you said you'd go out and confront them.
Touching a fucking zombie?
I would definitely go out there and fight my way. But again, considering on what kind of zombie would consider my survival rate.
Who was it that suggested a flamethrower?
Oh,
Because that was a terrible idea.
I forgot who it was.
you've gone from zombies to zombies that are also on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a question about zombies, right? They're flesh-eating undead, and they will and if you actually go with the original idea of it, they would actually dig up other corpses and eat them. So why, when there's so many of them walking around, did they even bother with us? Why don't they just fucking eat each other?
Reasons.
Exactly.
Yes.
They want live flesh, not dead flesh.
What they don't,
I-
according the myth and legends of them, is that they'll eat dead flesh. So why?
Would a
I
vampire
tend
be
to
a
go
danger?
with the
Yes.
Vampires would be worse.
No.
I tend to go with the zombies of the zombie survival guide, because then I've already got a guide for it.
No, I don't think vampires would be worse. I'm not saying that. Would they be in danger of being eaten by zombies?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably.
Well, they're undead,
Yeah, right.
so
Well, yeah.
probably not.
Right. But they do drink blood.
Depends what are zombies attracted to.
Okay. Well,
Well,
isn't
but
it
if
great?
vampires drink blood that's cold and the person's dead, it'll kill them. They
Right.
have to have fresh warm blood.
Right.
Yeah,
Which
we-
I already know a vampire.
warm, which technically makes them warm,
Yeah.
which makes them alive.
I already know a vampire, so I think if the vampires were coming, that vampire would be like, "Oh, you lot, fuck off."
Yeah. I tend to follow you with their Badger. It's like if you had zombies and vampires, and the zombies started looking like they were going to take over, I think the vampires might actually want to do something about that because they don't want the herd reduced. They need us to drink.
They would take out the zombies. They'd have to.
They'd have to.
I mean, it's like when we get mad cow
I
disease.
agree.
We need to kill the cows so we can get cows.
Yeah.
Kill the
Right.
cows. There's your zombie apocalypse
But
solution.
your approach to dealing with tuberculosis is fucking awful. I just want to make that known.
So wait a minute. Are we killing the cows or are we sending them to India?
We're killing them. It's more
Okay.
humane.
There
But
you
we
go.
have to cut their testicles off
Yeah.
first.
Well, those cows have tits.
Flip in India.
Oh, sorry,
are we
the balls.
putting-
We have to cut the balls
Why
off
are we
the-
putting bovine testicles in India?
They like them.
No.
Where are we sending the testicles then?
China.
Who are they?
Oh yeah, they'll eat them.
Yeah, they actually. Yeah.
Just send them to any third world country. They're starving. They'll eat them.
I mean, I'd try them. I'd give it a go.
Bull's balls.
Get the frying pan out.
I think somebody does eat bull's balls. Look it up. Somebody might. There's a country or some.
Yeah, I mean, bulls are were a relative delicacy.
Yeah, I think in Spain it's a delicacy. I might
Apparently
be
they're full of
horribly wrong.
protein.
You're making that up.
And they've got their own sauce.
Special.
Self-causing meat.
Right. The last
Actually,
question.
believe it or not,
That's the last question, Dave.
I'm trying to get to it.
Okay,
And failing.
let's go. Have we all answered that one?
Yes.
Okay.
No one gave a consistent answer, but yes.
No one's
Question.
given a consistent answer to anything.
They have. There have been some very good answers.